Okay, everybody, this is the complete transformation process for your Optimus Prime Voyager class reactivate game figure. Just a reminder, it is only the transformation process. The review is separately uploaded, and also this is going to be a tutorial, so I hope it helps you out. Right, there's two ways you can start to this. It doesn't really make a difference, to be honest. If we start with the arms, let's bring these right up out of the way. Let's rotate the fist to face upwards, so it's basically just a 180-degree turn. Do the same on this side, and we'll come to these in a sec. In fact, no, we can carry on. If you have a look at the forearm, there's this part here, this panel, which folds all the way out, and I'm going to turn this around like so it's facing down. Now, the clever thing about this figure is it reminds me a bit of the Cyclonus from the Kingdom mold. So many bits and panels just fold out. It's really clever. Let's leave that there, then turn our attention to the legs. Let's take the feet. So if you're facing forward, you've got to fold them in towards the inside of his legs, like so. Then you've got the leg covers here, which open up like that. And then I'm sure you can guess what's going to happen is this is going to now collapse over it. So you're going to separate this grey part. That bit there comes totally out. It's held in by that tab. Fold this over itself. If the toes get in the way, tuck that there, and then indeed fold them back over. It fits really snug on the leg. It's nice and clever. Cover the gap up with that, and indeed with that. Same process on this side. Rotate it around, make sure the toes are out of the way. Line that up, tuck that over, close that up, and indeed close these together. That is your lower section. So let's just straighten it all up, make sure it stays straight for the rest of the transformation. Right, let's cascade this back part off then. So bring this off, cascade it all the way out. So fold out the grey part. This was tabbed in by the bottom there, and then open this up only to 90 degrees, just to there. So turn it 90 degrees, don't come all the way out because it might hinder the rest of the transformation. So fold that out, then take the red panel, fold it out. And again, there's another red panel underneath. Fold that all the way out. Now you're going to take the top of the torso, lift this up, fold this all the way up, and indeed start to bring this right up out of the way. You can then take the head, disconnect that because it is tabbed onto the back, and tuck that down. Right, the chest now folds out and indeed out again, and then we're going to have a look at where we're going from there. So what we've got is this, which I'm sure you can tell it's all going to piece together quite neatly. This part now, though, is very clever. Take what is the grill or the bumper, shall we say, fold it out, rotate that a full 100. Oh, I didn't extend this out. My bad. I should have took the chest part, fold that out first, rotate the wheel out, and you can see what we've got there. So that's the side of the truck. So what I should have done, fold that down, open this, rotate this over, it's unrestricted then, and then you can tab the bumper together. To be honest, now you can then just clip that back up out of the way. Right, what we're looking to do now then is just tidy all of this up. So this is going to end up being flat and tabbed in via there and at the back of here. Let's just make sure this prime head is as far over as it goes, and I'm sure you can tell this is going to be the roof. What we need to do then, and in fact I'm going to fold these back completely out of the way now, so these are going to be folded up hopefully out of the way like so, and then we're going to take the arms, you're going to bring this up so you can see that's going to be the side. This is falling down. I didn't clip it in intentionally because I'm sure you can work out now. You just need to make sure that's it. It's totally out of the way. So I can bring this part down. It goes back first and then rotate this down. So it's going to come under there. I've got that caught by total mistake. Turn it down like so. Same on this side, so it's down and out of the way. Again, if I make a mistake, I'll keep it in so you guys can learn from it. So I should have tipped that up. Same for you guys on here. It's much harder with it. It's in front of you in a camera, believe you me. Bring this up and over ready. Rotate this back. Just start to line it up like so, like it's going to fit in to this gap. Start to push it into place like so, and make sure, there we go. I've managed to miss everything now, which is what I'm after. There's the side clips. You can see that's going to fit into this. This one is now also going to fit into the side of that. I just need to correct the orientation as I push this down. There's the tab, that's just fitting there. This will now come down, make sure this stays over the fists like so. Tab in the front there, just above the grill. Take the upper roof part. To be fair, again, maybe I should have had that in front, but it's not too detrimental. You can just bring it over and then you can tab this in either side. Then you can bring these down. This tab's going to go into there, and this tab's going to come right underneath like so, and indeed like so. So just make sure everything's together. You can get away with quite a bit of this. So even though I did make a couple of mistakes as in orders, you can see that it'll just fit over and all clip into place. No issues whatsoever. There you go. That's him into truck. Let's take him back. Okay guys, let's take him back to robot mode. So this can be quite awkward because obviously what you've got to do is just undo everything that you've done. So let's separate this part sort of free here and there, and then the back as well. So we've just allowed us some clearance to be able to bring these arms through. So I'm going to grab it at the forearm, extend it out of the way. So I'm just going to disconnect this tab here, which you can see where it's attached to, and bring it right up out of the way. Once you've done that, that is half of the battle, because everything on here is all connected up via all them tabs from the other way around. So what this is now going to do, if we separate the tabs here on the back where the smokestacks, well, not so the grill, the front grill, I don't even know what to call it, to be fair. They're not fuel tanks, it's like a back grill, isn't it? I'm going to fold these up out of the way like so. Now what we can do is bring the legs completely out of the way. If you remember, what we're going to do with the front bumper is we lift this up, we separate so we can roll this all the way in, and then fold that over itself. Do the same on that side, rotate that in and tuck that down. Then if you want to, let's just bring this up a little higher, because that is going to be the abdomen. Fold this down, ready. If we turn our attention to the legs, we might as well get them done. So if you remember, we're going to open this up, open up the guards there, which just fill in the gaps. Move the feet away, so there's going to be some clearance when you spin this around. Don't forget to do the same to the back part. Spin this round. That huge tab there is going to fit into that cutout there. Press it into position, cover the back of the leg up like so, and correct the foot to the orientation that you want. So give yourself some clearance, fold it round, lift that up. I forgot straight away. Cover the back up, bring the feet round. There's the legs ready. Right, let's turn our attention to this whole back part. Let's bring these arms out of the way like so. Take this back panel, fold this out, red piece in, full red piece in, and then bring this up. Rotate it that way so that now when we go to correct the whole front part, this will tab into the back. I'll show you in a second. Take the head, bring this up, tab that into position. Now you can bring these around. If you remember, they were tucked inside themselves, so tuck these inside. You've got two cutouts there. Told you everything fits together quite neatly, to be fair. These tabs on the back of them are going to come up into place and tab into the back of there, and then this is also then going to tab via them bits there into this red part. I'm not going to apply too much pressure yet, because I just need to sort out this bit. So fold the grey bits underneath themselves, tuck that underneath itself, bring this all the way over, push it down into position. Now bring the shoulders down, and then fold these all over both sides of the forearm, rotate the orientation to the biceps at the front, and of course bring the fist around. Same principle on this side, down, down, correct the orientation and correct the fist. So as I say, lots of steps, but indeed quite straightforward, and to be fair, quite a bit of fun. So just in case the back wasn't all tabbed in, just make sure that, in fact it has, the tabs have all tabbed in there, and that's all tabbed in, no problem at all. Hope this helps you out guys anyway, and of course, take care.